welcome to another Saddle Up with Sienna, and today is another jumping lesson with Chip. I'm going to be riding him a lot because we are getting ready for our first mini trial. I almost wanted to say combined test, but that was a long time ago. No, we're getting ready for our first mini trial. As I've talked about a little bit before, we started out with a combined test this year, and our goal was to get to a mini trial. We didn't actually think we were going to be able to do it, but it worked out where me and Chip are going to be able to do it. After he had problems with his eye, he's finally back up and running, and we're ready to show again. And so this was the first little fence of the day. And we wanted to get the left, but we got the right. And then right here, I don't know really what happens. I don't know. I guess I had too tight of a hold on his head, but yeah. Again, wrong lead, but I turned him left anyways. He got a lead change after that, but it wasn't on the video. This time we got the left lead, and so we just roll with it. And so, as you can see, we put up some flags, which he's a little bit spooked out about, but he hasn't been recently because he just kind of got used to them. But he did have a little bit of a tantrum last time he was up there about the flags, so it's kind of just, I don't know. He hadn't seen them, I don't think. I think that was his first time seeing them, so it's been a while since we've been up here, though. It's been actually since July, or June, I guess, even, since the combined test, really, because the weather just hasn't been good. And so now we're moving on to this fence. We got kind of close to it. We landed on the wrong lead, and then I really leaned into that turn there. And so we just continue on. I brought him back to trot, then I send him back to canter and point him towards this little patriotic. We weren't focusing on courses, just, 2 jumps at a time. And so we switched our leads. My usual trainer wasn't there today, so we did some stuff a little bit different than usual. Okay, this was my favorite jump of the day. I really like this one. Boop. Pretty distance. We got the right lead. May I just say that this is the most sloppy I've ever ridden Chip before. As you see, I'm really still leaning into the turns. I was just so sloppy on this day. I don't know. It was bad. So then we just point him towards the little patriotic again. And boom. Good boy. We got the right lead. He always gets that lead over that. I'm always proud of him for that one. And again, a great distance, but we got a little bit closer than last time. I managed to keep myself a little bit more centered, but he's still really counterbent. So we bring him back to a trot. And get ready for that little patriotic. And so he's got his eyes locked on it. We get a good distance to it, and we get the right lead. Pretty good fence on that one. It just wasn't as big as the other one, so I like the other one better. So now we're trying, this is my first time doing an in and out, and so we're just trotting into it. This is actually the best in and out of the day. We couldn't really get it in the canter for some reason. So now we're going to try cantering into the in and out, and you can just tell that, yeah, I think this is actually set up for one stride when in and out's supposed to, but because Chip's so small, you can do it in 2. And it's also kind of a wonky 2 for him, so it's like really hard for us. So we're going to try cantering into it again, and we kind of got a different angle. I think I like this angle better than the last angle. So we come into the fence, and the first fence is nice, but then we rush to the second one, and we land on the wrong lead, and I'm kind of bouncing around in my seat. He does a flying lead change, so good boy, Chip. We're going to canter into this fence again, and he is being such a good boy today. He jumps it like a champ, but again with the wrong lead. But so far out of these, I think that one is so far my favorite. But we'll see as the video goes on. I'm kind of rushing to trot, and then I bring him back into canter. So we're just trying to calm him down right now because I actually wasn't supposed to jump the last one. I didn't know that until she's like, Sienna, I told you to just canter a circle. I didn't tell you to go to the jump. And I went to the jump. So I circled, then went to the jump. And it ramped him back up, so I kind of had to continue to calm him down. He just was not going back to trot. He's like, yeah, no. The problem is the more you pull, the more rebellious he gets. So that's sometimes a problem, but as you can see, he is starting to slow down a little bit, which is nice. But you just gotta circle, but you can't really jerk or else he'll just get faster. And there he starts to soften. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe for more Horse Crazy content for Horse Crazy kids. I'm also going to be having my first ever mini trial with him, and I have a bunch of cross-country videos coming out. A lot of them have a ton of fails because he's very spooky out there, and he's only been out there a couple times in his entire life. And I've been the only one to take him out all year, so he's very spooky and it's very interesting, so make sure you check those out.